YouTube was happening. It is Thursday, November 21st, and now we get to do the NHL. And this is the biggest slate of all the games we had. Well, I mean, college basketball is always big, but for like a normal day, NHL has 10 games. Look at all these games. And we got some good matchups on here too. So we'll break these down. We will do the props, the odds, the stats, the everything we always do. Also, if you want, let's see, there it is. Bring over this. You want to see the actual numbers from yesterday? There you go. That was Wednesday NHL right there. You could see all the plays. There you go. And if you want everything sent to you, obviously go to the HQ, click on that, join, and you get everything sent to you all typed out nicely. So other than that, we have 10 games. It's going to be a pretty long video because we're going to break everything down. So let's go ahead and jump into the first one right now. All right, first game, we got Colorado and Washington. That's a fun one to start off with, right? So let's look over at the odds. Scroll down for it. There it is. It is currently Colorado 145 on the money line with a 6.5 total. Let's look over at the actual schedule because we want to open up each team. We want to look at, see what they've been up to, streaks, injuries, what have you. So let's start with Colorado, look at their schedule, see who they played. Load it up. Let's go. They have won 4 out of 5. They lost to Washington last time they faced them. Now that was at home. Now they're at Washington literally 6 days later. So that matters a little bit. Let's look at the injuries, see if anybody's hurt. We got some injuries. Nothing, a lot of IR news mainly. So, okay. Will participate, team skates, remains no timetable. Okay, cool. Let's look at the schedule for Washington. They obviously beat Colorado 6 days ago. Between that, they've also beat Vegas on Sunday and Utah on Monday. So now they are back home. The road trip is done. So a couple days off for them. Good deal. Injuries. Let's see, anybody hurt? No, nothing really. Well, yeah, obviously, that's new. That's not good at all. I wish we had more of a little bit of an update. So, there you go. Let's look at the goalie situation. Let's see, this is a lineup experts, cool site I use. We want Monday to 18th. No. We are on Thursday. Let's go all the way to Thursday. Scroll away. And bang. Thursday. You know, we'll just hit a refresh and make sure everything's nice and updated. All right, Thursday the 21st, that is here. Let's see, you'll scroll down to the game. There they are. Oh, we got confirmed. Confirmed Logan, 263, 91.3 save percent versus expected 281, 88.6. So you're slightly better. If you're going out there, you're slightly better. So let's look at the numbers, see what we got. All right, so ones across the board between goals, assists, and points. Colorado, you see what they're up to when it comes to the actual goaltending stats. Colorado's just not good. No matter who they throw out there, they're not the best. So, and they're both about the same when it comes to this. I think I'm going to take, I see Washington's a dog. I don't exactly know why they're a dog. It's because of Ovechkin's out, but they have so many weapons. I'm going to take Washington plus 126. That's what I'm going to do. Sure, why not? Washington, money line. We'll take them as a slight dog. Let's pop over to props and see if there is, let me open up. There are my props. Okay. Let's see. NHL, we want Avalanche caps. Open them up low. Ooh, look at the green. So much green. 100% with a 28. Love it. Love it. Oh, so good. Let's see. Let's open this one and this one and this one. And what else we want? What the hell is this plus minus? Okay, hold up. I gotta fix my stuff. So this is Outlier. There's a link in the description. You can click in, get you a week for free. You get all these props to pick from. I pick certain ones. I pick shots on goal. I don't do time on ice. Saves, I try to do. I don't tend to get many because you have to be confirmed almost for it to pop up. I don't do power play points. I do points. I don't do plus minus. I don't do hits. I put goals up there for fun. Kind of like touchdowns in NFL or home runs in baseball. People like to see those. Goals against, no. Let's see, assists, do blocks, I'll leave that. That's it. I do 5 props usually, and it's been working out great. We have not had a losing day in a while. It's been a great week overall, put it that way. So we have the numbers. Let's see, 32nd on blocks. I mean, typically I wouldn't go this, but 30 seconds pretty good. I mean, that's the best you can get. It's the best possible matchup, and you've already hit 7 out of 10. I'll rock with that too. So we have tons of props. Let's see what we got. Okay, I mean, dude, 16 of 18 this year is it's only 175 points. I mean, yeah, we're gonna take you. I don't care. Over 0.5 points. I mean, if you don't hit, you're eventually not going to hit, and I'm okay with it because you've hit so much. I put you in so many tickets so far. Like, I take you so many times. What else? Let's see. You're on assists? No, I don't want you for assists. Sorry. I don't play assists. That's why I don't do it. Same for you. I don't do assists. I don't do assists. I didn't realize I opened so many assists before I caught it. And then your blocks. 13 of 18, 72%. Minus 135. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I think I'm gonna take this too. So it's gonna be Rimsdyk. I could never say that in 100 years. I'm not even gonna try to butcher that because we're gonna call him Trevor. Trevor over 1.5 block. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna take Dylan for sure. Anything else? I mean, let's look at points. I had assists for all of them, but let's look at the points as well. And let's look at Logan for saves. Let's look at those two, see if anything else looks good. So your points, 50%, not good. You can go away. Not feeling that. Not vibing with that at all. Carlson is at 67. We already got somebody who is over 70 on points and blocks, so no, I'm not going to take that. Let's see, you on points, 67. You're close as well. I mean, we got lots of options here we could take. I'm just taking the highest percent option. So saves, 44% this year, 4 of 9 set. Now you're going up against Colorado, so we want someone who shoots a ton. We come back to the numbers and see that they are 11th in shots on goal with a 13th on percentage. Not the best, not bad. It's not a bad matchup. It's just not the best matchup, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pass on the saves. So I'm going to take those two props in Washington money line, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, game 2, we got Islanders and Red Wings. 7-7-5 versus 7-9-2. What is up with all of these? That's crazy. All right, moving. Yeah, anyways. We want Islanders, Red Wings. It looks like we have Islanders 140 with a 5.5 total. 5.5, that's nice. We expect low scoring, and I see why. You'll see why in a second. Let's look at the teams, see what they've been up to. Detroit has lost 3 in a row now. 10-5-9. Pretty high scoring affairs. Not on their end, though. They were giving up a lot of goals, so, But New York isn't exactly a high-scoring team, if you know what I mean. They played Monday. They've had a couple days off. Any injuries we need to be aware of? Let's look. Tim is hurt. Was placed on Saturday. That's October. That's so far back. New York, what have you been up to? You lost 4-5. Okay, you played on Tuesday. You lost to Calgary in a shootout, and then you had yesterday off. Now it's Thursday. Good deal. Injuries, what do we have? Let's pop a look. Let's see procedure on his heart. We saw that yesterday. It's still crazy. Goalies, let's see what we got. Oh, we got 2 confirmed. Love that. 269, 91.2, and 313, 90.2. Slightly better. Still not bad. 313, 90 point. Pretty good numbers. Now, they are confirmed, but we all know, just like in pitchers in baseball, they could change this at the last moment to the next guy. It could happen any moment, so you just got to be ready for it. So, but it's nice to know who we assume should be out there. So we can see that's a 5, basically almost a 6 goals against right there. We're already over 5.5. Let's look at the numbers, see if anything helps out. Both offenses, not good. Simple enough, they're just not good. They combine for 5 goals, hence the 5.5. They give up this, and they're both great at keeping dudes out the box. That's what, love to see that. I don't see a lean either way, which way I like. Only thing that looks kind of good is this, but that doesn't matter because of this. So, no, both goalies are about the same. The offenses are about the same. No advantage so far. Let's go to props, see if anything stands out. We have very few choices here. So we have 100%. We'll take it because it is 16. That's not bad. 80 versus 13. He has hit points in 8 out of 10, though. We'll look at it. We'll look and see how good it's doing. Kyle here, great matchup, great history. We'll do that. 80 and 13. We have so little things to pick from. We'll look at it. Now, 80 and 2. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I just can't. There's just not enough. There's just not enough here. So we'll leave that off. Let's see. Blocks. He's been getting a hell of a lot of blocks recently. How'd you go from this to this? What sparked that to happen? I don't know, but it's 188. I might play that. We'll see what else. Alex has been, we'll see, this is points. He has been hitting points at a nice little clip. 12 of 18, 67%. Maybe, we'll see what else we have. Kyle here, 12 of 6, 63%. And lastly, Vladimir. Ugh. Oh, no. All right, so we have 3 props we could potentially do. Him, if we want to ignore this and just focus on this and see, like, there's a reason why he stepped up here. But is he? How many shots is Detroit actually going to take? There's 31st in shots on goal a game, so I kind of want to take it off just for that main reason. I mean, if you're not going to have many attempts, it doesn't work. Doesn't make sense. Points. Both goalies are decent, so I could see him scoring. And these aren't exactly the best numbers here. So, I want to put here. Okay, and then we got Kyle here. I'm not liking these. To be honest, I think the smart thing is just completely pass on this game and just move on to the next one. All right, next game we got Utah and Boston. 7-8-3, 8-9-3. Let's look over at the odds. We can see it is Boston by 135 with a 5.5 on that total. Let's look over the schedule. Let's open them up and see what they have been up to and their injuries and whatnot. Utah is first schedule-wise. What have you been doing? Let's see, you lost your last two to Vegas and Washington. You had a couple days off. Now you're at Boston. So, all right, let's look at the injuries, see if anybody's hurt that we need to know about. Last update was here. There you go. There's your most recent update on injuries. When it comes here, let's look at Boston. They're scheduled Let's see, they have lost 3 in a row, and then they had the change in the leadership there. So we're going to see if that matters, because now it's the first game since that happened. So, I mean, just like anytime a coach changes, that could be a good thing where they play better. It could be a bad thing. It's a little different in pros and college, so we'll see what happens. So they lost 3 in a row before that too. So, let's see what else. Let's go to the goalie situation. All right, so we got 2 confirms. Good deal. So 259, 91.5, and 274, 90.1. 2 pretty good goalies. I like my goals against below 3. I like my save percent above 90, and both of these are checking those boxes. Pretty good overall. Let's look at the stats, see what we got. Offense, not the best. So Utah's offense is slightly better, not by much though. 0.32 goals better. 8.8 points better. The numbers just aren't good here. Goalies situation's not good. They're the worst 2 teams at keeping dudes on the ice. Literally the worst 2. You can't get worse than these 2 numbers. That is crazy. All right, 5.5 is total. Offense ain't there, but the goalies are good. I lean under, but I just can't take that with these numbers. Look at the advantages here. Both teams are going to have so many advantages. Probably it's going to be crazy. I just props. Maybe we got something good here. We have 3 decent props to look at. We got U for points, U for shots on goal, and the old Brad's back. Old Brad. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Let's see. Clayton is 13 of 18, 72%. Not bad. Not bad for a point. You know, I think I could take this. I think this is okay. He's been doing good. He doesn't get 2. He gets 1. That's all he gets. It's been for October 12th. Last time he had more than 1. That is over a month ago. Wow. That's risky. That's risky right there. Logan, shots on goal. He had 1 last time. Before that, he had a bunch of 2s and 3s. 67%, 12 of 18. He's below 70 now because of that game. And then we have old Brad himself, B-Rad, 65%, 13 of 20. Most of it's from the start of the season. If you just zoom into the last 10, he is 8 of 10. He had a 0 here, which I think I took that 0. But I also took a 3. I'm pretty sure I took the 5. I've taken his play several times. I might still take it. We're limited on plays in this one, so I'll take Brad just because of what he's done recently. If we go last 10, you're 8 of 10. And if we look at you last 10, you are also last 20, you're 15 of 20, and you're also 8 of 10. So 158, 145. I almost want to take Logan. I want to take Clayton off. I want to take Logan and Brad. I want to take double shots on goal. I don't know if I want to take points in this one. So we already passed last one. So let's go over. Is that 2 point? Yep, 2.5 shots on goal, like usual. We'll take your shots on goal. We'll take Logan's shots on goal, but his is only 1.5. So coolly over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll take those 2 plays. I'm not taking a side or total because I don't know what I'm going to take in this one. Look at them. Look. Who would you take? The Utah? Maybe? I'm just going to pass. Next game. All right, next game we got Vegas and Ottawa. 11, 6-2, 8, 9-1. Let's pop over to the odds and see what we got. Looks like we have Ottawa minus 160 with a 6.5 total out there. We pop back over here. We want to see what they've been up to. Ottawa, you've lost 3 in a row now to Philly, Carolina, and Edmonton. Not good. You last 2 got your ass kicked. That ain't good. So 1 day off, now you're playing Vegas. Anybody hurt? Gotta be, right? Gotta be barely. Just you day to day. Okay. Vegas, you have lost 2 yourself. So we see those 2 numbers, and then you literally played yesterday and lost 3-0. So you're on a back-to-back on the road. So you played at Toronto, now you're playing at Ottawa. Back-to-back suck no matter what sport it is. Doesn't matter. Back-to-back travel days. That's not good. So that's already a disadvantage. So yeah, and then you have injuries on top of it. So there's your newest injuries. Okay, goalie situation. Who do we have going out there? Let's see. There we go. We have one confirmed, one expected. So 315, 89.6 expected. Confirmed 299, 88.4. Slightly better goalie for Ottawa confirmed, but they're both pretty good. Let's be honest. So let's look at the numbers. Yeah, 444. Yeah, you can see the numbers. 3.9 versus 317. That's what, 0.6 goals better. Almost 1.5 points better. You see the numbers there. You see the penalty stuff. It's leaning Vegas clearly. Vegas does concern me being on a back-to-back. And some people don't think back-to-backs matter in NHL. It matters in all sports because athletes are creatures of habit. They have routines. If you've ever seen any athlete, some are very, very skeptical on how they do things. Superstitious, that's the word I'm looking for. They're superstitious. They do certain things. If they can't do it, it messes with them. So you can sit at home and say, oh, it's not a big deal. Are you an athlete? Do you do this? No, it matters to someone. That's why the NBA players hate it so much. They're actually vocal about it. Other sports like them, they're not as vocal, but they should be sometimes. So that's a big deal. So let's go to props to see if anything's there. So we have some hundreds. Damn, not the best matchups, but we got hundreds, and we always open hundreds. We always open them up and take a look at them. 80 or 7? No. 80 for 17. Goals? No. Drake? I've never played Drake before. Let's see. Points, and shots on goal. Not the best matchup, but it is Brady. Brady likes to shoot. We always look at Brady. So let's see what we got. Any others we might want to take a look at? Don't think so. So far, I don't like this. I lean Vegas, but I don't like the back-to-back. So, Zub. I mean, what is this? Terrible, and all of a sudden now you're shooting more. Okay. Blocking more. So now you have 5, 3, and 3 your last 3 games. You've been pretty good. Maybe. I'm going to say maybe on this one. Let's see. Shots on goal for you. Let's see. Yeah, you are literally 6 for 7 this season, and you've done pretty good. It's minus 130. I will take you over Zub, whatever. Jake, 1.5 your whole season. 67%, 12 of 18. 5 in a row. You've hit this. You've got some 3 volume. Maybe. We'll see. Drake points. 11 of 18 for 61. Not feeling it. I need a little higher percentage. Josh Norris on points. What do we got? Ugh, even worse. Go away. No. Let's see. Shots on goal. Dude had 12 in a game. 12 is ridiculous. But other than that, he's only 11 of 18 to even hit 4. So, no, 61% is not good enough. I can't. No, there's better. I'd rather take this. That looks better. I'd rather take this. And that's all I'm taking. I'm taking these 2 props. So I'm going to take David here on shots on goal. Let's see. Peron over 1.5 shots on goal. And then we're also going to take old Mr. Sanderson here. Was that shots on goal as well? Yep. Sanderson over 1.5 shots on goal. We're going to take both of these. We're not touching the sire total. I lean Vegas, but the back-to-back concerns me. So we'll leave it alone. Take the 2 props next. All right, game 5. We got Carolina and New Jersey, 14-4, 12-7-2. Pretty good matchup in my opinion, but hey, that's just me. Let's look at the numbers. Number 1, there it is. It is effective. It's a pick'em. There you go. Either way, it's a pick'em with a 6.5 total. Good stuff. Let's look at the actual teams. New Jersey, you lost to Tampa 4-0 on Saturday. You've had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You had 4 days off to just chill out. Good stuff. Anybody hurt? Better not be with 4 days off. How are you still day to day? What are we doing here? Like, come on, dude. You shouldn't be day to day still. I don't care. Let's see. Jaw. That ain't good. All right, Carolina, let's look. You've won 3 in a row now. Just dominating 4-1, 4-1, 4-1 over Ottawa, St. Louis, Philly. That was yesterday you played Philly. Now they're back-to-back road back-to-backs. So, I mean, I know Philly and Jersey are very close together. It's not the distance, it's the fact of the process involved in the travel. If you've ever traveled anywhere, you know how involved it is just to go from one place to the other. Imagine doing that on a team with a whole bunch of stuff and media coverage and all this other stuff and deadlines you got to hit. This is That's why travel back-to-backs is so stupid. But hey, whatever, it works. So I'm already not taking Carolina. This can't. That worries me a little too much. So look at the starting lineups. Let's see, two expecteds. We got Spencer and Jacob, 28891, 258, 90.7. I lean New Jersey. Yeah, I lean New Jersey goalie better. Let's look at the numbers. Well, yeah, Carolina's numbers are amazing, but back-to-back, road back-to-back. Home back-to-backs are 100% different than back-to-back travel back-to-backs, if that make any sense. If you're at home, you play, you get to go to your own bed, you get to do your own routine, go back and play again, that's one thing. But the whole having to literally travel somewhere you're not familiar with, play a game in a foreign place, and then having to travel to a new place, it just messes things up. Enough about back-to-backs. Until we find another one, then I'll complain again. So there you go. They're the numbers. The goalies are good. Jersey struggles keeping dudes out the box. That's something new we see. Other than that, there you go. Let's pop to the props. See if we got anything. Oh, how about if I put the right game in? This is supposed to be Jersey and Carolina. Load it up. There we go. Oh, couple hundreds. I mean, not the best matchup. 100%. I know Martin and Jordan are good. And Martin points is good, but come on. I mean, eventually they're not going to be good. In Jackson, the matchups are terrible. New Jersey's good. They're 7th in all these categories. You're 27th in blocks, but then it's... We'll look at these. I don't know. I mean, he had 4 shots on goal, yes. And he has his points. Where's he at? There's his points. Yes, he had nothing last game. Hey, he finally broke his streak. He was just amazing. So I wonder what he does today. Does he come back? Now it's 215, so that's out of my price range. So I don't go over 200. That's a personal thing. Risk v reward for me is 200. For you is a different number, I'm sure. So you can play it. I'm not. Let's see. Shots on goal for you. What the hell is this? What the hell is even that? So go away. All right. Jordan, what's your shot? See, you've had a nice streak going, 1.5, 140. I think I can take this. Even though I know they're going to be a little more fatigued, I can still see them hitting some shots on goal. I can see that. So I think I will take this. Martin, let's see, Martin. Okay, over 1.5 shots on goal. And do we just got to take Martin anyways because he's just a beast? Not his shot on goal, maybe just the points. Do we just... Yeah, it's 215 though. I can't. Oh, I can't. What's his shots on goal? Not the best, 56%. I figured it'd be better, but it's not. Points is where it's at, and I just, what's his goals? 56%. He's hit goals in 10 of 18 games. Dude's a beast, plus 220. Okay, I'm taking one play. It's literally just going to be this play right here. I'll take this, and let's move on to the next one. All right, game 6 is Tampa and Columbus, 10-6-1, 7-9-2. Let's look at the numbers. We have to scroll. How far do I gotta scroll? There it is. It is Tampa 175 with a 6.5 total. We come over here. We look at their schedule. What they've been up to. This is Columbus. They had a hell of a losing streak. Then they beat Pittsburgh and Boston, of course. And then Boston fired their coach because of it. So now they had a couple of days off. Now they're facing Tampa. Injuries. Anybody hurt? We need to know about. No. Good deal. Tampa, you have won 3 in a row after having a 4-game losing streak. You were very streaky. That's all I'm seeing is streaky. So you played Tuesday with a day off. Now it is Tuesday. Let's look at the injuries. Anybody hurt that we need to know about? Nope. Well, nope. Paul's out now. Okay. That's new. All right. Let's look at the goalie setup. See what we have. Where am I going? There it is. Let's see. Expected and confirmed. So expected is 213, 91.9. Hopefully is what it should say instead of expected. Hopefully he's the goalie. And then Elvis is 271, 90.5. He is confirmed. So he's good. It leans Tampa goalie if he's the one playing. That's just what it is. He's good. He's a beast. Numbers lean Tampa Bay slightly. 353, 322 is only 0.3 goals. That's only a point. The goalie situation is just not good overall as a team, and Tampa struggles to keep dudes out the box. They like to, yeah, they're a little more aggressive. That's what it is. So I still lean Tampa, especially if you're the goalie, and it's 175. Yeah, let's do it. It's not the best value, but I'm going to take Tampa money line. They didn't play yesterday, so no back-to-backs. Let's go on to here. Let's see. Let me just make sure something real quick. I'll make sure I didn't overlook that. Tampa played Tuesday, right? Tuesday, and Columbus played on Monday. Yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just making sure. You never know. All right. So we got a couple hundreds here. We got blocks and we got Braden Point to get half a point. Yeah, I'm sure. And then half. All right. Points goals are literally almost even money. 24. He's hit 4 out of 5 and 7 out of 10. So if you really want to play some goals, Point might be the way to go. Hedman or Victor. Great matchup. Taking Hedman, taking him plenty of times. Sorelli. I haven't taken you much, but we'll take a look at you, see what we got going on. That's not a good matchup, and that's not a good matchup, so we'll not do those. We'll just do these. We'll see what we got. I mean, it's going to be point to get points, right? And then you to get blocks? No, 44%, it's disgusting. This is where people mess up when it comes to things like they look at the last 5 and say, oh, look, amazing. And then they lose, and they can't figure out why because they forgot to zoom out and see what they've been doing all season. You say, okay, yeah, he's popped off a little bit. What caused this? Is he filling in for an injury? Is all of a sudden he's just playing better? Is this consistent? We don't know. So I like consistency throughout the whole year. So bye, go away. Now, Point, when I say consistency through the whole year, that's what I mean. Consistency through the whole year. 11 of 13, 85%. Every game but 2, this dude has got at least 1 point, and some of them he's even gotten 2. So point for a point is 225. That is way out of my price range. 200 my max. If you want to take this as a nice parlay piece, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I'm not, though. Now, Victor is a nice B option. 11 of 17. Now, there's points, not shots on goal, so it's a little harder to get points. So let's see. I mean, if you look at last 10, you zoom in a little bit, you get 70%. You zoom in more, you get 80%. So it all depends what risk level you want to go with. And then also we have Sorelli here, same story, even a little bit worse numbers. So I'm not going to take Sorelli, and I'm also not. I think I am going to take Victor. It's only 65, but I mean, yeah, I like it. So I'm going to take you. Not the best recently, but if you look just last 10, it's been literally 7 of 8. I like 7 of 8. That's not bad. I can work with that. So over 0.5 points, please. So we'll take that. Plus, I'm going to take Tampa on the money line. Let's go to the next one. Do we have to talk about this game? Do we really? I mean, look at this. Look at that. Ugly. Disgusting. But we're going to anyways. It's a game. We're going to cover it. So St. Louis is minus 215. Somehow, some way they are with a 5.5 total. All right, let's move on to the schedules. Let's see. St. Louis has lost. Well, I can say they lost the last 2, or I can say they won 1 of their last 7. That sounds a little bit better. They've won 1 of 7, and it was against Boston. I see why they fired their coach now. Let's see. They played Tuesday with Wednesday off. Injuries. Let's see who's hurt. You're out and you're skating. Okay. Okay. That's all. Okay. San Jose, they have lost. Nope. They have won 1 of their last 5 or 2 of their last 7. Let's think of it positively here. So they lost to Dallas here, and that was yesterday, 5-2. So guess what they're on? That's right. A back-to-back, both on the road. They were in Dallas and now St. Louis. Doesn't matter how far it is. It's the whole process. I'm not going to say it again. So, you get it. Day-to-day. And see, now we have day-to-day injuries. Interesting. If only they had an extra day to recover. Goalies. All right. Okay. Somebody's making their season debut. Interesting. Bennington. You can see 319, 88.6. Okay, I pulled an article up reading about him, and apparently he's been backing up McKenzie here, and he has not actually, this will be his first game since December 30th of last year. He had 27 saves for the Predators. Let's see, in 3 games, he has a 1-1-0 record with a 91.4% save percent. Pretty good. Can't complain, but that's not exactly a massive sample size. So I don't know what we really want to do with this. I'm already kind of like, do I really got to play this? So there you go. Do with that with what you will. So we're going to props. Yeah, because I see over here, we got some good matchups and some good numbers. Points. Let's see. Blocks. I'll do that. Let's see. Points and points and points and shots on goal. And shots on goal. Welcome to your first game. I expect St. Louis to score at least 1 or 2 points on you. So let's see what we got. Let's see. William, you've hit 65, 13 of 20. That's a good baseline. It's not bad. It's not great. Good numbers, though. You can hang around. If there's nothing better, we'll take you. Jake blocks. Ugh. Ugh. No. Fabian. 12 of 21, 57%. Not the best numbers for points. Points, I want my points at least 65 or more. I prefer 70, obviously, but sometimes you take what you can get. Let's see, Jordan, point 65%. They understand. See, both these dudes, they know 65% is what we need, so we're cool. Let's see, Jake on points. No, Jake, what are you doing? Like, why? Tyler, shots on goal, 52%. Nope, not good enough. And lastly, Macklin, 67%, 6 of 9, not feeling it. So we got a couple points here. So we'll take these two dudes to get points. I'm not touching the rest of the game. The rest of the game's kind of ugh. So Eklund over 0.5 points. And points are my new favorite play. It used to be shots on goal. Kind of like 3-pointers in the NBA. They feel the same. But points have been kind of, you know, not bad. Now, I see this one is juicy. It's almost at my cutoff. It's almost there. But guess what? It's not. So we're taking it. I don't care. Let's see. KYROU over 0.5 points. Yep. I expect him to score. Hell, you can't even look at his goals probably. What's his goals? Never mind. All right. No, we're good. We're good. We're not looking at goals, are we? We wouldn't dare do that. No. St. Louis goals? No, 40%. Yeah, don't think so. All right, next. All right, moving on. Game 8, Florida, Chicago. 12-6-1, 6-12-1. Inverse of each other. Interesting. Let's look at the numbers. We have Florida at 245 with a 6.5. Based on the record, that kind of makes sense. Based on what I'm seeing on the screen, that makes sense. Let's see if the record makes any sense. Florida schedule. We know you're 12-6. What have you been up to recently? Well, recently you kind of suck. You lost to Jersey twice, but you played Jersey twice in Winnipeg back-to-back games. Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy 4-game stretch for anyone. You went 1-3. Not surprisingly though. So then you played a couple days off. Well, you had yesterday off. Now you're at Chicago. Probably a relief. Like, ooh, somebody easier. No injuries. That's good. Chicago schedule. Let's see. You've lost. No, you have won 1 of your last 6. There we go. Positive vibes only around here. Now you're playing Florida. You had 1 day off. Good deal. Injuries. Anything? Expected to miss 4 weeks approximately. You're out and out indefinitely. Okay. Goalies. See what we got. Blurred. Both expected. Nothing confirmed. 297, 89.3, 278, 90.5. Both decent numbers. I lean you mainly because of your goals against. Actually, for both, you're better. So slightly better, but I mean, come on, not really. The numbers are what matters. Florida's offense is nasty. They're 6th. Top 5 in all the main categories. 3.5 versus 232. That's a 1.26 difference. Yeah, that's a whole goal right there. And that's over 3.5 points different. You can see the goaltending stats are just not the best either way, but we see them. And then Florida's really aggressive. They like hanging out in that penalty box. They love hanging out there, which should give Chicago some more chances to have advantages. I like Florida, but I don't like them by 245. That seems high. I would think maybe 170, not 245. But I would definitely take Florida to be favored, but I'm not going to bet them at that number. That seems like too much of a... The reward's not there for the risk. So props it is. Let's go. Very slim pickings. So we're going to go Sam Bennett, we got Forsling, and we got Ryan. Okay. Let's see what we got. Open these up. Points. What do we got? Dude gets points like he's in the NBA. He gets so many points. 140 is your number. You've hit this in 15 of 18 this year. I mean, I gotta take this. I gotta take. We take advantages. You have the advantage offensively. You have the history. Yeah. So we're gonna go over 0.5. Well, I don't know why it's only 140, but guess what? I ain't gonna argue. I will take it. Thank you. Let's see, Gustav, 58%, 11 of 19. Not the best number for shots on goal. Not bad recently. If you go last 10, we can see that. All right, yeah. So looking at last 10, I mean, still 60% is not good. So we're gonna pass on this dude. Last one's gonna be Ryan here. Shots on goal. I've taken him a few times, and he's been paying off nicely. He's been doing all right recently. It's only the numbers aren't the best. Now he has been hitting at 1.5 recently. I think. I don't know. It's only plus 122 as well. So do I want to take this? What's his points? Now this one almost feels like the number looks good. The plus 22 feels like a gamble. And I kind of want to gamble a little bit. Let's have a little fun with this, shall we? So let's take it. So let's go DONATO. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with this, do not touch it. It's pretty simple. Over 2.5 shots on goal. I'm taking it because I like the volume. Last 10, you can see what it looks like. He's crushing the, when he hits it, he crushes it. He's only positively hooked, which is barely going over once. It's been 4s and 5s. Now he could easily pop a 1 or 2 for us. It could happen, but that's life. That's what happens. So plus 122, I'll roll the dice on it. We'll take that. We already got the other prop for Bennett. We're not going to take the side or total because I don't believe Florida should be 245. I think they should be closer to 170. Total 6.5. I just don't trust Chicago to help to get to that. Florida might get it by themselves, but I don't trust that. I'm going to take 2 props and move on to the next game. All right, second to last game, Rangers and Calgary, 12-4-1, 10-6-3. Looks good record-wise, doesn't look good on the screen stats-wise. So let's go here. It is 150 for New York. I can see that. That's making sense. 6.5 is the total. Let's look at the teams. Calgary has 3 out of 4 on wins. Low scoring. All their games have been under. Literally the last 5 games have hit the under. Good to note. They had Wednesday off. Now it's Thursday. Let's see injuries. Any injuries? We'll see season-ending ACL. Not good. New York, let's look. You have won 4 out of 5. You hit the over in some of your games because you're a higher scoring team, clearly. You had Wednesday off. Let's look at your injuries. Day-to-day still. Dude, still day-to-day. Dude, it's been, like, they keep updating it for this. Okay, goalies, what we have? Let's see, a couple expecteds, 2.8 versus 2.36, 91 versus 92. You're clearly better statistically better. 7-2-1, 8-4-1. I mean, you're not bad. You're below 3 and you're over 90, you're over 91, but you're just way better. So, I mean, all right. So Calgary has a terrible offense, but a great goalie. New York has a really, really good goalie and a great offense. So yeah, we're taking New York. It just makes sense. We're taking the Rangers, NYR, money line. We got to take that. Got to roll with them. I love offensive teams. Both teams goalie-wise are pretty good, and then both teams are the same when it comes to the penalty minutes. So there you go. Nothing really different there. The big difference is going to be your offense numbers here. So let's go to the props, see if anything else looks enticing. Well, blocks. Points are not the best here, but we'll still look at them just because we have so little to look at. Let's see. Dustin Wolf saves. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. 23rd because New York does shoot an absolute shit ton of shots. So let's look real quick. They're 8th in shots on goal with an 8th in percent on shots on goal too. That's good to be in top 10 on both. It's hard to do, but they do it. So, all right, numbers. Jacob blocks. 65%, 11-17, not bad, but 2.5 is a crazy number. Ooh, he only, if you take out the hooks, he's only gone over the hook 5 times out of 17. I don't know about that. I'm not feeling it. Alexis, 71%, 12-17 on points. Not bad, but the recently, if you look at last 10, only 6-10. I don't know. We'll see we'll go back and we'll keep looking around. Let's see, 53%. I don't like this one at all. You can go away. Let's see, Dustin Wolf. Dude is good, isn't he? Dude's good. Does he get 27 saves? We'll see, New York averages 30.6 shots on goal a game. So I can imagine he should hit this. I think I like this. I don't take many goalie saves. I just don't get the opportunity to. So, and the fact I get to take it, I think I'm taking it. So we're going to take Wolf over 26.5 saves. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. And then lastly, shots on goal for you is, I mean, you get a lot, but there's a lot of missing in here too. So interesting. Okay, so we'll take you off. I'm going to take you off. Yeah. You concern me about how your recent success isn't your season success. You're below average recently. So we're going to take you off. But we're definitely taking Dustin Wolf, and I'm still taking New York to win. So we're kind of hedging both ways where you can do both. So I think New York is going to pepper him with shots. So I think it's going to work out that way. So we're going to take both of those, move on to that last game. Last game, Minnesota-Edmonton, 12-3-3 and 10-8-2. Minnesota has a better record and better offense, you can clearly already see. But we care about other things as well. So you can't see it. Let me make it where you can see it. It is Edmonton 150 with a 6.5 total. Interesting. Let's look at this. Edmonton, you won your last one against Ottawa. You lost 2 before that. So you can see what they've been up to. Day off now, Minnesota. Let's look at your injuries. Anybody hurt? Got some injuries. I see it. A lot of day-to-days. Why is everybody banged up? That's not good. Okay. Let's look at Minnesota. Minnesota, loss, win. And you had Wednesday off. Cool. Injuries. Lower body surgery, 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. Goalie, last one to look at, 2 expecteds, 207, 318, 92.6, 88.1. Clearly, Phillips better. That's just, he's moderately better. Yeah, hell, he might be more than that. He's over a goal against better. So, dude's a beast. Numbers, Minnesota has a better offense. 3-3 versus 2-7. Clearly, one number is bigger than the other. Points, you can see that. Goalie setup, it don't matter who goes out there. Minnesota's got it. Like, we're good. Don't worry about it. Penalty minutes, both top 10, so there's no real difference there. So Minnesota has the goalie and the offense, yet they're a dog. How does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm taking them. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. Give me the Minnesota main line. We're going to take that one right now. All right, let's go to props. All right. Calm down, settle down. Terrible prop matchups, absolute garbage. Like, we have 100 we'll look at is Cap. We know Cap is always going to help. That could be it could be an all-star team. Cap gonna shoot. We know Cap gonna shoot. So 880 with the number 1. I don't think we're taking goals. I don't want to take points against Minnesota being 5th against old Phillip here. I don't want to take points. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't. I really don't want to take points for you either, but we'll look at Boldy. It's not looking good. All right, Cap, are you going to keep on shooting? You're only 50%. Your number's 3.5. If it was 2.5, that might be a little different. So, I mean, no, we're going to pass on that. And then Boldy, you going to get some points for us? I'm already taking Minnesota to win, and they're underdogs. If I take Boldy as well, that could be bold. Haha, you see what I did there? Over 0.5 points. It is. We're going to take the bold play. 70, it's not really bold. It's 72%, 13 of 18. I know it's not the best matchup. It is 13th, but hey, we'll take it. Minnesota has the stats on their side. It's in their favor, so we'll rock with that. I do believe that is it. That is all the games. Now tomorrow, it's Friday. Friday, there's only 2 games. Yes, I will make a video. It will be short. It's going to be like 8 to 10 minutes long. Very short, because we'll cover both of them, because we got some, I mean, yeah, Saturday we got a big old slate of games, but will still be a video tomorrow. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe. If you want all the lists typed out for you, go be a member. You know how to do it by now. And we'll see you tomorrow for some Friday NHL. Peace.